Allen here from YourEnergyRx.com, along with
Debbie Emerson of YourEnergyRx.com.
And we are here today to talk about family ties. Very specifically, we got a question that we're going to kind of take a look at and give you a tool to work with to help you through the holidays, because that's what the question is about. It says, Dear Debbie and Nancy, I'm sort of dreading the upcoming holidays. I love my family, but when we get together, it makes me a bit crazy. How do I maintain my sanity? Deb?
Well, you could go to Hawaii. But if you've decided you're going to go visit your family, there's a lot of different ways to maintain your sanity. You can remind yourself that you're only going to be there for a little while. You can sit back and just observe what's going on. Just when you start to go into reactionary mode, you can sort of remind yourself that this is just interesting. And even if you don't agree with what your other family members are doing, even if they're, Uncle Harry is doing his crazy, tap dance on the table or something, you can just find some amusement about it. Amusement is very powerful. And just, decide you're going to have fun no matter what. It's always a choice. You can always choose how you're going to react. You don't have to go to that knee-jerk reaction.
Ah, amusement. So basically tell bad jokes.
Right.
Is a good way to go. And what I notice when I go with the family energy is so familiar because we grew up with it. So family tends to, I think I heard you say it one time, when you go back and mess with family, your parents treat you like you were a kid again. And you start going back to the role you had when you were a kid again. And that's not where you are. You're in present time, and present time is where you should be enjoying yourself from. So what do you think about some kind of a tool for that? I think we have a present time tool, don't we?
We do. It's called being in the center of your head. And I just wanted to also mention, along with what you just said, Nancy, is part of that going back into being, your parents treating you like when you were a child, or even your siblings or your other relatives treating you like when you were a child. It's part of that is just the family dynamics, those dynamics, and the different ways that families operate or any groups operate. So yes, the center of head tool will be helpful in helping you to disengage from all of those dynamics and all of that judgment and whatever it is, and help you to have a little more amusement.
Cool. Can I do it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and begin to bring your awareness back to your body. Your body is always in present time. Go ahead and put your attention on the center of your head. The center of your head is where you can have what we call neutrality, which means you will not be emotionally charged when things around you are going crazy, or when your family, if that's who you're with, is starting to treat you like you were when you were 10. So go ahead and put your attention on the center of your head, and we're going to locate that by going behind our eyes and between our ears. So create a little space in the center of your head, like a little hamster nook. And go ahead and get a nice comfortable seat there in the center of your head. And just notice what your body's doing. You can go ahead and pat your body, pat your legs, pat your arms, touch your face, and just notice where your body is. And be in the center of your head. And from the center of your head, you can observe, perceive the world around you, the room around you, the event around you, from a place of non-emotional attachment. And breathe. Now, one more little thing I'd like you to do is create a big ball of gold energy above your head. And into that ball of gold energy, I'd like you to put a little bit of your amusement. Just pretend that you've got a little bottle in front of you and it says, "My amusement" on it. Pull out the dropper and put some drops of amusement in that gold sun above you. And then I'd like you to call into that gold sun universal life force energy, neutral universal life force energy. It's your energy to be used and retuned to you. Now reach up with your psychic hands and poke a hole in that ball of gold energy and let it come down into the top of your head and fill in that space that you're sitting in the center of your head. Allow that ball of energy to continue to drain into you. Let it come down through your neck, down through your arms, out your hands. And then down your body, down, 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 through your legs and out the bottom of your feet. Now don't go to your feet. Stay in the center of your head. Let's do a little exercise. I'd like you to go and picture yourself in your feet. What's it feel like? What do you notice? When I do it, I feel like I've got a really low ceiling above me. You may feel something totally different or nothing at all, and that's okay. And then come back into the center of your head. If you need a little reminder of where that is, you can just touch your forehead with your finger and remind yourself that you're behind your eyes and between your ears. And you're glowing gold. You're retuning all of that gold energy to your vibration, to your frequency, to your brand of life form and life force energy. And just notice what it feels like. And then bring your awareness standing up in the center of your head. And open your eyes and look around and pat your body again and make sure you're fully aware. Good job. And this is one of the techniques you can use to survive the holidays. Do you notice anything different? You're probably feeling like I'm feeling like I'm right here. Deborah, are you feeling like you're right there?
Yeah,
I'm feeling like I'm right here. I'm really relaxed, actually.
Just want to mention one thing. Sometimes people think when you're going into your head, you're going into that mental space, but this is a very different space that you go into. It's a very quiet space. It's pretty much right in the center of your brain, right around where the pineal gland is. And it's just a very quiet, meditative space.
The hamster nook.
Hamster nook, that's a good.
That's what I see when I go into, the first thing I see when I go into my head is a hamster nook.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So guys, I don't know what you're going to notice, but I see a hamster look first and then go, wait, Enterprise. I'm talking Enterprise here. I am the commander of my ship. So that's kind of where I put myself. But for the holidays and for any time, if you go there, you will have a much easier time dealing with all the energy that surrounds you. You'll have a much better time dealing with people who are crazy and because they're not in the center of their head. They're not in their body. They're not in present time. They're shattered and just everywhere. So that's my recommendation. Deb?
It's a great place to observe all the craziness in neutrality.
There you go.
Peanut gallery in the center of your head.
Exactly. Exactly. So anything else you want to add?
I think that's it for me today.
I think that's it for me today. Use that tool. You'll love it. You'll notice a difference. So anyway, I'm Nancy. I'm out.
I'm Debbie, and happy holidays to everyone.